61 adult dogs and 19 puppies were seized. So investigators have been working this case for about a month, but they say that this was not a puppy mill. Animal care officers say that the animals were living in unsanitary conditions inside and outside of that home.
The animals were living in unsanitary conditions. The home does need to be cleaned up. We are working with other entities, code enforcement, directed patrol officers, to get the homeowner the assistance they need.
So now it's going to be up to the municipal court or the district attorney to determine if the owner will face any charges.
A 15-year-old boy is in the hospital after being attacked by dogs as he walked home from school. The teen was walking along Old Robstown Road next to Driscoll Middle School when the dogs attacked him. This happened on Wednesday. There's no word on the severity of his injuries, but we're told the teen is at Driscoll Children's Hospital. The dogs will be quarantined for 10 days. During those 10 days, they will determine whether the dogs have rabies. Meanwhile, the city says it's too early to say whether the owner will face charges in this case. If you'd like to take care of an unpaid fine or outstanding ticket and avoid going to jail, well, now's the time to do it. The Corpus Christi Municipal Court and area law enforcement agencies announced today the start of the annual Great Texas Warrant Roundup. It starts on Monday. This allows anyone to voluntarily take care of those fines or citations. Red postcards have been mailed out as a reminder to people with outstanding fees.
So we encourage everyone, whether or not you get this in the mail, or whether or not you're one of the ones that knows you have a warrant or thinks you might have a warrant but did not get the postcard in the mail, come on in.
On Saturday, February the 24th, law enforcement officers will hit the streets in search of people who did not take care of those fines or tickets. This is video from last year that you're watching right now. The 2018 Great Texas Warrant Roundup will run until March the 9th. All right, so the weekend is finally here. So what's the weather going to be like? Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Del Nelson for a first look at our forecast.
All right, very good, Priscilla. We are going to be on a wild ride here as right now it's raining outside. This is slickening up the streets and causing problems in the area. It's just light rain, but it is moving through as expected as warm air returns over the cold surface there. That's going to lead to fog overnight as we continue to have this flood of moisture from Mexico come into the region. There are some breaks out here to the west, and we'll see that here tomorrow, which means a rise in temperature into the 70s. Today, as promised, we made it into the 60s, at least here in Corpus Christi. But tomorrow we will do better as your outlets on Corpus Christi Bay. First forecast indicates a few light showers in the morning and 61, primarily fog and drizzle, and then some late day sun, and it'll push temperatures up into the 70s. But wait till you see what happens on Sunday. We've got another Arctic front. In a few minutes, I'll be back to tell you all about it.
All right, thanks, Dale. Those with the Coastal Bend Veterans Cemetery need your help. They're preparing to bury 2 military veterans on February the 14th, but haven't been able to find their families. So they're asking the public to serve as their family and attend their funerals on Wednesday morning. Petty Officer First Class Randy Schultz will be laid to rest at 11 in the morning. Corporal Howard Lyman will be laid to rest at 11:15. Both will receive full military honors. By the way, the Coastal Bend Veterans Cemetery is located along Interstate 37 near Mackenzie Road.
No one's getting in trouble for posting flyers on the Texas A&M Corpus Christi campus last month. We told you about these flyers. The university's president called the flyers hate speech, saying that they, quote, do not and will never reflect the values of the Island University. Now, it's believed that an outside group posted those flyers. So the DA's office determined that although they're offensive, the flyers did not threaten people or buildings and are therefore fall under the First Amendment, freedom of speech, so no one's getting charged. Some good news for teachers at the Robstown ISD. For the first time ever, the district's Education Foundation awarded grants to teachers for creative and enhanced learning. KRIS 6 News reporter Ashley Portillo has that story.
That's the sound of money being handed over for a great cause. Teachers of Robstown ISD were awarded grants to go toward enhanced and creative classroom projects. Administration and members of the high school drum line were invited to the mini parade.